Whoa. Yeah. Time check, it is some 9 minutes to the top of the hour, 8 a.m. We're still live here on 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Very shortly, we'll be getting into the meaty issues of the morning. As advertised, we will be getting into the issue of James Dachikwesin. This morning, during the news review, we talked about the minorities' plans to boycott business in Parliament on the days that the Honourable Minister has to be, Honourable MP has to be in court. We'll give you a playback of proceedings as they happened yesterday in the House of Parliament. You too, of course, can have your bite on this one. We're heavy on social media. Do engage with us across the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. Now, before we even jump into that matter, an update here for all of us because it's something that we touched on as the story broke. Well, this one also captured on 3news.com. Deputy Education Minister Gifty Chum Ampofo apologizes to hurt teachers. William, you recall when we had this discussion?
Yes.
For the uninitiated, the Deputy Education Minister was speaking at the 175th anniversary. The name of the school has now escaped me.
I think the Presbyterian College of Education.
College of Education. She was speaking there at their anniversary and had made certain comments that teachers are to blame for the economic woes that we're currently facing as a nation. She said the blame should be placed on their doorstep as opposed to economists or even the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta. There were several reactions to this statement, and many of you teachers who called in during the Voice of the People segment, the phone-in segment, you expressed your displeasure at that comment. We had a bite on that, attempted to dissect why she would have those thoughts. And I think, William, you said on that day, essentially two things can be true. The state of affairs as concerns the quality of teachers we're churning out is not good. Yeah. That is something that we can't shy away from. Yeah. Recently, we were made privy to some alleged examination results. Oh, I'm not too sure. What we saw, I think we described as shocking. Real results?
Yeah, they were the results.
Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't alleged at all.
Those were the actual, the state of affairs. We should accept it.
Yes, so the minister's speech or submissions on the day, for me, I don't think she did a very good research into issues before she went to speak.
Okay.
Because on a matter like this, you need to look at all the factors that affect the quality of education we have and how that relates to the economy.
Sure.
Then you go ahead to look at all the points and analyze and make your statement. But for you to just pick one component of the development system, if you like, will attract some of the things that she attracted from, especially the Ghana National Association of Teachers. I mean, they'll be upset because, and I can't even blame Ken Ofori-Atta alone.
Correct. For
the economic woes of this country, because he sits in cabinet with a team of ministers, and that's where, because our National Planning Commission, for me, it doesn't affect anything. It's the political system that runs the economy anyway. So if you put the blame just on Ken Ofori-Atta, for me, it won't wash, because that's not how to analyze a problem.
Sure.
And that is why I'm happy that she has come back to apologize. Yeah. So the teachers will just take it in good faith. They have issues. But how they also get to become teachers is also a big issue that we have to look at. And I'm happy that this whole discussion is coming up for us to look at the quality of teachers and how we produce the teachers. Because at the end of the day, if the foundation is weak, you don't expect any good structure in terms of the kind of human beings that get into the teaching space.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's read a little bit of that story. Again, it's on 3news.com, and you can check it out there. The Deputy Minister of Education in charge of Technical and Vocation Education and Training, TVET, Gifty Chum Ampofo, has said sorry to teachers about recent comments attributed to her and said to have ruffled feathers in the teaching fraternity. While addressing the 175th anniversary of the Ekropon Presbyterian College in the Eastern region over the weekend, Madam Chum Ampofo is reported to have blamed teachers for the struggling economy. I'm quoting here, research has proved that a country's gross tertiary enrollment has a lot to do with the GDP of the country. The performance of the economy depends on the gross tertiary enrollment. So the teacher is to be blamed for the poor economy, not the finance minister. She's quoted as saying. But the Ibuakwa North Member of Parliament, Despite admitting the statement, said she uttered them in passing and did not mean to downgrade the efforts of teachers. I will never take teachers for granted in my life because I am a teacher. And I do not regret being a teacher. She said so on TV3's New Day on Tuesday, July 4, yesterday. She said, as a Christian, she'll never set out to deliberately hurt anyone by her words. I haven't denied that, but what I'm saying is it's unfortunate that people that you are praising you could quickly jump to accuse them. It was fact-finding, and I stated that. I can't hurt teachers, and as a Christian, if you do something or say something that you don't mean to, and you hurt somebody, if the people are hurt, you must say sorry, and I am sorry. That is the full story on 3news.com. So she's taken a few steps back following the backlash to say that she apologizes and she made those comments in passing. Which, what she said, yes, is she could have ended it there, where she talks about research having proven that a country's gross tertiary enrollment has a lot to do with the GDP. And that is facts. Yes, she can lay those facts bare and also juxtapose that against our position. But to then go on to blame teachers for the state of affairs, I think is really adding salt to the wound. Teachers have lamented time without number about the conditions that they're teaching in, lack of money and everything else that is going on. It would have been, I think, prudent on her to give us further and better particulars of exactly what she meant in linking those two things.
So there was just one line that I picked from the statement you read, that she said it in passing, and it confirms what I said earlier, that statement that she made earlier couldn't have made on any solid ground.
Sure.
Because if you want to look at economic development, you can't make such a statement. And she has said it. She said it in passing. It wasn't a concrete point that she made. It couldn't have been concrete. And she's sorry. She's sorry because that point was not the concrete point. At the end of the day, if you're looking at development, it's a whole big ball game that you cannot just figure out how you can point to one factor and say this is why the economy the economy of the state is not going on. Human resources, physical capital, natural resources, technology, all these things are hinged on education. And we know that when it comes to education, the teacher is just one component. And that's why people have had issues with the way the free SHS is going, where the basic level, people at that level are suffering in terms of infrastructure, in terms of everything. Even the teachers, the books that they need to teach their kids, they are not getting. So if they move to SHS and they move to the tertiary, the numbers will keep dropping because the quality won't be good enough to get up there. And that's what I expected her to say, and not blame the teachers. We are here looking at how, for me, a lot of the economic indicators are showing that a lot of the things that the government is doing, we are getting electricity almost relatively constant, looking at how it was during the NDC time.
Sure.
But that has also exposed the way we've gone about the energy sector. We are owing $2 billion, not cedis.
Dollars.
So if NDC left us with Dumso, MPP is hanging debt on our necks. What's the difference? So because NDC was not paying, we're getting Dumso. Now you're also giving us the power. You're not paying, so we had debt. So these are some of the things that hurt the economy. Now you're saying you're doing free SHS. Since 2017, payment to food suppliers, the free food that you are giving to the students, that we are advising that you take a look at, you say no. As we speak, they are sleeping at the Buffer Stock Company Limited. Correct. Because you owe 270 million Ghana cedis. And that is education.
That's right.
You come to the basic education sector, where Africa Education Watch is making us understand that there's so much deficit. Children are still studying under trees. They are lying on their bellies and no textbooks. And is it what you expect to produce people to get to the tertiary level, to get to the level of Canada, Japan, Korea, in terms of enrollment? Is not going to happen.
Sure.
So we have to face the fact. We shouldn't do everything in the political space. We should be realistic. If you say you are developing the country, you want to give us free electricity, it's not going to work because electricity is not cheap.
Correct.
So if somebody took us through Dumso and you want to come and fix it, be realistic. Don't go and then take the power and don't pay for it, and then you get threatened, and then one weekend you go and mop up, pay something small, and we are still not even seeing our way clear in terms of how much you are going to pay in the short and middle term and how you are going to clear the 2 billion deficit. These are things that the politicians must be looking at when they are speaking. And she is a politician. She's an educationist, she's a teacher. Correct. So when she's going to make a statement before teachers on such an occasion, she should be talking broadly and not go and blame anybody, because the politicians have been given the mandate. Look, every 4 years, politicians, they fail us, but every 4 years we go and vote for them. Every 4, we can't say, oh, this year MPP failed or NDC failed, so we won't go and vote. Whether you vote or not, a few will go and vote and we'll still get politicians back. Because that's the system that we've created around the whole world.
That's right.
The political power that we've given them, it is for them to steer the affairs of the country so that at the end of the day, bread and butter, everybody will have a piece of the national cake, we'll all eat, go about our duties. And so if you go and blame anybody and you say it's in passing, you've got to be sorry, and I'm happy she is sorry.
There were some comments after that story, again on 3news.com. Do check us out. Controversial citizen says, elsewhere she would have resigned, but of course our standards for politicians are low. They get away with doing and saying anything. Do you think this is a resignable offense?
Yes. Because you see, you are a leader in the space, and if your comments undermine the very authority or knowledge or stature or outlook or image of teachers, you fail them. And if she's sorry, I mean, the culture of resignation is not here in Africa, it's not here in Ghana, so I don't expect her to resign. Like the UK Minister of Environment said, he doesn't think that the Prime Minister is so much interested in climate change, so he's resigning. He'll resign.
Which is what we talk about, personal conviction versus towing party lines versus representing your constituency. Really what we see at the pinnacle of the reasons why politicians do and say things is because of the party, is because of politics. I see that more so overriding even personal conviction, personal beliefs.
You see, it is because we haven't developed our societies to a point where you can follow your dreams and your personal convictions to that level, because we are still basic in terms of our development. Food has become an issue.
So you do so at your own detriment.
Exactly. You see, so you look at all those things and you just let people are not able to lead lives that gives them what they dream. Because at the end of the day, if you are going to follow your dreams, as we sit here,
the dreams can't feed you.
Yes, people have big dreams, but the system is so hard that, I mean, people get out of this country and they are just following their dreams because the environment creates that.
Yes, because all of the fundamentals are taken care of to the point that you can allocate that brain power to other things.
Yes.
Like you were telling us, you were watching, it might have been BBC and a town dedicated to looking for a dog, because they're not waking up looking at, they're not looking for power, water, good roads. Those things have been patched so that other things.
You can follow your dreams. Right. Young people are not able to explore. They're not able to do anything. When they wake up, it's a hassle for food, clothing, and shelter. Basic. So, resignation, because the minister in that office is sitting there on behalf of about 1,000 people on a daily basis. Immediate family, schoolmates, party people. So, if he resigns, maybe he would want to resign. But he's also thinking about how, if he resigns, a lot more people are going to suffer. So resignation is not our culture because of the fact that we have failed to develop the fundamentals. And if we don't take care to develop the economy to a point where we can follow our dreams, the young people will always suffer. Look, I was telling someone that in the next 50 years, I don't see any way Ghana is going to turn around where people can conveniently go to shops and buy things, buy car, build houses. I mean, you get mortgage, and within 20 years, you're going to live your life just paying for mortgage.
That's right.
Ghanaians can't travel, not even to the next town to relax. Ghanaians can't have a good meal. And I'm talking about Ghanaians, not Accra and Kumasi people.
You're talking about Ghanaians, all of us, not that small snapshot we see from our major cities.
The country, you can sit in the air-conditioned studio like this on the radio station and rave around. Ghana is nowhere in terms of...
Ghana is not Accra.
No, we haven't gotten there yet, because look, everything that is happening, energy sector, agric, education, there's deficit everywhere.
In our sports, everywhere. In our entertainment,
the minister went to Morocco and came back and was saying that the things that we were touting as developments, we are like 20 years behind. So if the politicians meet they should be thinking like this, that we are not there yet. They shouldn't be talking big, sky trains, free this, free that. You haven't paid NAPCO, you haven't paid school feeding, you haven't paid, books are not going, so you say you are giving free SHS. My daughter is in secondary school as we speak.
Sure.
If I show you the platform, parents platform, the demands for support is almost daily. They go to school 1 week, 2 weeks, you're on vacation, you have to now go and pay extra classes.
You have to
when
find
you went to school 3 months, you'll be there. Your parents are able to plan, come for long back. But now you don't even know which streams they are running. The red, gold, green now.
I can't tell.
It's become a kaleidoscope of colors.
Well, an update there for all of us. Deputy Education Minister Gifty Chumampovo apologizes to head teachers. 6 minutes after 8. As the time reads in the studio, we'll go on a very quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about James Jachikwesin. He was sworn in yesterday. Let's unpack some of the issues because, as we know, the minority say they will not be attending if he is in court or when he goes to court because they will be accompanying him to do so. Don't go anywhere. This is still 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
Passengers at Nebasisia.
Hello everyone, my name is Johnny Hughes, host of Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. You know, the baby fair is coming up again. 7th, 8th and 9th of July at the Marina Mall in Accra. 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio. We'll put this together for all parents, guardians, expectant parents, mothers and fathers. We're making sure that we're bringing all of you together to learn, to interact with each other, to provide a big marketing platform for everybody, for all that you have to sell. And it's important that you take care of the future so that the future can take care of you when you're old and frail and weak and you're expecting the heavens to shine on you. Then the future will come in handy. So if you have a baby, you're expecting a baby, you sell baby products, this is your chance to get connected to the 3FM Baby Fair, Marina Mall, 7th, 8th and 9th of July. Don't miss it and don't say I didn't tell you. Come on, let's have fun.
Hello, my name is Prophet Emmanuel J. I am excited for what is going to happen at Marina Mall, the baby fair organized by 3FM. I am inviting you to be there, happening from the 7th to the 9th of July. I shall be there and I want you to be there. God bless you. I will see you there. Hello, my name is Prophet Emmanuel J. I am excited for what is going to happen at Marina Mall, the baby fair organized by 3FM. I am inviting you to be there, happening from the 7th to the 9th of July. I shall be there and I want you to be there. God bless you. I will see you there.
Hello everyone, my name is Johnny Hughes, host of Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. You know, the baby fair is coming up again. 7th, 8th and 9th of July at the Marina Mall in Accra. 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio. We'll put this together for all parents, guardians, expectant parents, mothers and fathers. We're making sure that we're bringing all of you together to learn, to interact with each other, to provide a big marketing platform for everybody, for all that you have to sell. And it's important that you take care of the future so that the future can take care of you when you're old and frail and weak and you're expecting the heavens to shine on you. Then the future will come in handy. So if you have a baby, you're expecting a baby, you sell baby products, this is your chance to get connected to the 3FM Baby Fair, Marina Mall, 7th, 8th and 9th of July. Don't miss it and don't say I didn't tell you. Come on, let's have fun.
My name is Black Rasta, and of course it's all about the 3FM Baby Fair. 3FM Baby Fair. And it's happening right there at Marina Mall. From the 7th all the way to the 9th of July. Right from morning, throughout the whole day. 7th, 8th and 9th is the baby fair. Do you care about babies? Do you have babies? Do you have a brother or a sister who was a baby? Do you want to see all the beautiful things surrounding babies, baby care products, and so on and so forth? 3FM is bringing this to you at Marina Mall. Remember, the date is 7th July, 8th July, and 9th July. And if you're a vendor of baby products, this is the time to get in touch. Well, my name is Black Rasta, and of course, I have babies. and I love babies. Are you going to be there? I will be there. More fire. See you.
Hi guys, my name is Asiedu, the second runner for Ghana's Most Beautiful 2022. Well, you know how we do it when it comes to 3FM. We are introducing to you the 3FM Baby Fair that is happening from the 7th to 9th of July at the Marina Mall. Come all vendors, we are expecting you to display every single product you have that can be used for a baby. Please come, don't hesitate, come, don't relent. It will be an amazing day and an amazing fair. Thank you.
Vanny Kilabin AJ Kwaku Sapon. We've got dummy babies, baby dolls in the studio. Very, melanin. And I'm supposed to be wearing nappies for them. This one, she didn't eat an ass. Heavy. So check us out live on Facebook. Oh, wow. And she's so pretty. She looks like me. Baby fair. Menstrual white. Baby, careful, So, well, this weekend we're having the baby fair Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No. We're having the baby fair, so make sure you join us. Join us at the Marina Mall. I'll be throwing some more lights on that for you. Please, if you're a vendor, call us 0244 405027. All right. Ask about the baby fair, 800 Ghana Cedis per exhibitor or vendor. We have a few of them. Please make sure you lock it down because we're going to be live from the Marina Mall all weekend, from Friday to Sunday. And we have so many things to deal with. So make sure you tune in and be part of this. My only baby, nyumbia. Oh, Adi. Oh, baby, stop it. Oh, Papa, baby, face is here. Why? Sister nappy, mano. Forgot to give me nappy. Give me nappy. Mommy nappy. Which ages? Okay. No. If I play the kiddie song. Wait. Do.